The Hing Chun Tea House is one of the newer Chinese restaurants in Quezon City, opened along Malakas Street in 2018. This two-story converted house serves Cantonese cuisine at very affordable prices and has ample parking in front of the restaurant. The ground floor seats 36 guests, while the second floor has two private function rooms seating 12 guests each. This tea house serves Chinese comfort food favorites including Dimsum, Noodles and Congee, but also has a decent selection of a la carte main dishes for sharing. Hi everybody, we just arrived at the Hing Chun Tea House here along Malakas Street in Quezon City. It's our first time here. They're supposed to specialize in Chinese comfort food, dim sum, congee, and noodles, so we're gonna try it out. You excited?
Yes.
From their menu, we would highly recommend all the dishes we ordered. Hakaw, Kuchay Dumpling, Hing Chun Special Congee, broccoli with Crystal Prawns, beef Ampalaya, broccoli with garlic, Yangchow fried rice, and prawns Sotanghon in pot. Okay, it's Hakaw time. Alexandra's the resident Hakaw expert. The wrapper looks very thin.
Yeah, and it like tastes like, cold. And it tastes,
Yeah, because it took so long to eat it.
And it tastes like the other hakaws, but which is different because it has veggies inside.
Okay, eat the whole Hakaw now. And tell me how it is.
It feels like flavorful with the veggies and it's tasty and I like it.
How's the shrimp inside?
It's fine.
Okay, so one of Alexandra's Hakaws.
Okay, not so
It's interesting little leaf, green leaf inside. It was a tiny Hakaw, but it's decent. Good amount of shrimp in there. And yes, extremely flavorful. And I also ordered a Kuchay Dumpling. So this is a pork and Kuchay vegetable dumpling. The wrapper's a little bit thicker. Also tasty. So I definitely recommend those two dim sums. Cheers. So up next, it's their special Hing Chun prawn, enoki mushroom, and shell meat congee. Comes with a raw egg on top and congee chips. I'm gonna mix that up. I'm always look forward to try a new congee at a new restaurant. I'm gonna add some of my chili, calamansi, soy sauce. The congee itself, very smooth consistency. You hardly taste the grains at all, but it's just not as good as Lukian, which is my all-time favorite. But at 200 pesos, I think this is great value. It's a very big bowl of congee. And I like that the ingredients here has this baby prawns, shell meat, looks like a fish ball here too. I'm gonna try one of the baby prawns. It's fresh, hasn't been frozen for like a decade, so decent. This bowl of congee goes a long way. Cheers.
Why is this yellow, so yellow chips?
There's egg in there, of course. They're always yellow.
Egg?
It's the same congee chips. Let's see. How do you like the congee?
It tastes, same like the other congees.
Okay.
So what?
Add some chips in there.
Why should I add some chips?
That's how you eat it. So the texture changes. It becomes more interesting.
Oh my gosh, it's so itchy here.
Okay, try it now. Good, right?
That's a good combination.
Up next, it's the Crystal Prawn with broccoli. So a very generous serving of the broccoli. But I think the prawns are quite tiny. They shouldn't actually be called prawns. They're probably shrimps. But I really like how much broccoli is here. So I'm going to start off with the broccoli, dip it in the sauce. It's very green. That has been steamed perfectly. Very nice crunch on that. Prawns are also good, but I just wish they were bigger. But very tasty. I would definitely order this dish again, and for the price, I think it's very reasonable. Next, one of my all-time favorite Chinese comfort dishes, beef with ampalaya. And as you can see, this is swimming in black bean sauce. Ampalaya is also known as bitter gourd, which is a very healthy vegetable that Okinawans eat. Okinawans from Okinawa, Japan, and they actually have the longest lifespan in the world. So that is a superfood right there. I love ampalaya. Not when I was a kid, but these days, yes. We got that with a Yangchow fried rice. This is a massive serving of Yangchow fried rice. Must be like 10 cups of rice here with all the essential ingredients, the Chinese sausage, shrimps, and assorted vegetables. Put some plates. Okay, beef with ampalaya. I'm going to start off with ampalaya. Very thick cut. That's the way it should be. Very nice bite to it. That's cooked perfectly. And the black bean sauce isn't too salty, but super flavorful. Now, beef. I'm sure it's local beef, but it's extremely tender. They probably pounded it. One of the better beef ampalayas I've had in Manila. Highly recommend it. Up next, the prawn Sotanghon and hot pot. So this is, they had 4 reasonably sized prawns served with rice noodles. Sotanghon is a massive prawn right there. Okay, that's the true test is how fresh these prawns are. Okay, finally got it out of the shell. The prawns are frozen, so that's why it was difficult to get out of the shell, but the flavor's there. It is tasty, especially with this Sotanghon. And And I think reasonably priced for the amount of prawns that's in there. Well guys, as you can see, we practically demolished all the food, but the serving sizes here are quite big, so I just can't believe two adults and a child could finish that rice. It was crazy. But this is actually my second visit because the first visit I enjoyed the food so much, so I had to come back and bring Oksana. And I really enjoyed every single dish here. And my only gripe was the prawns with Sotanghon. The prawns could have been fresher, but it was still tasty nonetheless. What do you think, babe?
I like Sotanghon with prawns and molds because I like glass noodles, and it was very flavorful, especially after absorbing the sauce. So I enjoy it, and then you get some more. And I like the beef with Ampalaya. Ampalaya was really thick cut, pleasant texture, and I ate only Ampalaya and mushrooms there, so I enjoyed it.
How about you, Alexandra? What was your favorite dish here?
My favorite was the corn, you know how you call that, the congee flakes.
Oh, the congee flakes and the hakaw, right?
Yeah.
SM Aura Premier is an upscale mall and state-of-the-art civic center with office and retail space built by SM Prime in partnership with the City of Taguig and completed on May 2013. It was designed by Arquitectonica of Miami and mall interiors by Edge Design of Australia. SM Aura derived its name from the elements of gold, AU, and radium, RA, which evokes luxury and elegance. SM Aura